What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I know I got you guys all excited for the bumper build on the green truck, but I am working on a lot more than just that bumper. So it's taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So I wanted to introduce another rig to the channel. So this truck is actually for the old lady. This is not mine, but you are gonna see it on the channel. We're gonna go through it, and we just picked it up a couple days ago. So this is an 02 4Runner we picked up for. So this thing's actually in pretty good shape. The guy, like usual, never really took care of it. It is filthy. It's got some four-wheel drive issues, and honestly, other than the four-wheel drive, just little stuff, little paint here that's kind of chipped up. It's got a leak in the tire, but we're gonna go through it. She wants to do a little bit of lift on it and bigger wheels and tires, obviously some headlights, and go through, clean it up, give it a good buff, and get this interior cleaned up. So I think what we're going to do today is strip this interior apart and pull the seats, everything out. It's actually leather, which is nice, but you can see the guy left it a mess. So we're going to pull these seats out. I would pull this carpet entirely out and pressure wash it, but as you can see, we got snow and this stuff would take forever to dry. So I'll probably wait till spring to completely pull the carpet and do that. But for now, I think, like I said, we'll pull the seats out, get it cleaned up at least. I mean, look at this, it is disgusting. So you're gonna be seeing this on the channel every once in a while. It's not gonna be a complete build. Like I said, we're just gonna do the lift, wheels, tires, tint, you know, clean it up, headlights, maybe some exhaust. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Oh, also it's got a valve cover leak, so we need to fix that. It's dripping right onto the exhaust, smelling like crazy. So I already ordered parts for that. That's probably the first thing we'll do, fix that. We need to fix the four-wheel drive. He said it just randomly, you're in two-wheel drive driving like 30 miles an hour, and randomly it'll just lock itself into four. And this is the 02, so it does have the full electronic push button four-wheel drive system. So something in that system is going on. But let's get this thing in the shop, get it cleaned up. We got to pressure wash the engine bay. I'll show you that. So you can see this guy obviously never pressure washed this thing, never cleaned up the bay. It is disgusting, but good thing it was maintained very well. It's got like 190,000 on it, and it's got stickers for the 100,000 timing belt and the 200,000. He did it early. I think it was 200, maybe it's 190, but either way, timing belt was just done. It needs a little bit of love here and there, but let's get this thing cleaned up, get it in the shop, and see what we can do to it. Alright guys, we're getting somewhere with this thing, getting mostly cleaned up, but the carpet's gonna have to come out, and this thing was smoked in. There was ashtray was full of cigarettes and it really smells bad. So we're gonna pull this carpet out. Pretty much just need to pull rear seats, pull these trim panels here, and then the rest you can get out without even pulling anything off, just tucks underneath. So makes it really easy. So let's pull this carpet out. We're gonna have to pressure wash it, degrease it, get it all cleaned up. All right, we got the carpet all pressure washed out. There's still some staining, but 90% of it came out looking really good. You can see it's a little bit dirty, but a lot of that is obviously underneath like floor mats and seats, so you really don't see a whole lot of it. I'm just trying to get the stink out of here from all the cigarettes, so that should be good. We're gonna let that dry out. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna get this thing kind of in the center of the shop, jack it up like this, and pressure wash all the oil underneath the motor that was leaking from, well, it's still leaking, but the valve covers, this driver's side especially, is leaking pretty good. But I have all the seals on the way for the valve covers, so let's get this thing in the center of the shop, clean up the engine bay, kind of see if we can get some of the oil off from underneath, and then I want to wash the whole exterior too, see if all this crap, I don't know what it is, but hopefully all this will come off. Yeah, looks like it comes off just fine. Give it a quick scrub and see how it cleans up. So here's what the bay looks like. Pretty dirty. I know I've showed you already, but this thing is filthy. Looks like it's never been cleaned. So we're gonna use some degreaser, spray it on, pressure wash it, and then we gotta run it, get it up to temperature, and just kind of get all the water out of everything. I've actually had alternators go bad. The bearings inside the alternator, if you leave the water in there, it'll rust the bearing up. It'll start squeaking, making noise. There it is, guys. Got this thing all cleaned up, washed up. A lot of the stuff came off the paint. There's still, I don't know what this is on it. We'll have to clay bar it and buff it, see if we can get all that off. And then the hood, you can see, obviously has not been maintained very well, and there's something just, it's all rough, very, very rough. So we're gonna have to give this thing a solid buff, but got it cleaned up anyway. Engine bay looking good. That cleaned up really nice. So there's that. Here's this side. The good thing about it is there's no body damage really. There's not really any dents, dings. So I'm very happy about that. We'll just need some attention to the paint. So here's the interior. Obviously the carpet's out, but underneath the carpet looks brand new. Dash, all that is in really good shape. A little dark, but you can see all cleaned up really nice. So we're gonna give this carpet, I don't know, a couple days probably till it's all completely dried. And then we'll have to throw it back in, throw the seats, all the interior pieces back together, get this thing complete, and then we can start working on the 4-wheel drive. So I'm gonna cut this video here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the new ride for the channel. You're gonna be seeing this thing kind of on and off on the channel. When we get the valve cover gaskets in, we gotta do that. We gotta fix the 4-wheel drive. We gotta go through and probably give it a nice buff. That might be springtime when we do that, but we want to get some lift, wheels, tires, all that kind of good stuff on it. So like I said, this isn't a full-on, full-out build, just a nice, comfortable daily driver. So go smash that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.